Let's get straight into it. Welcome back to the channel. If this is the first time that you're here, please do consider giving it a subscribe. Definitely give it a like. My name's Ant. You're watching Backztitch. eBay. On eBay. Love that. If you don't know what that's from, it's from a Weird Al song. Check it out. I obviously can't play the whole thing because YouTube copyright rules. But this video, I'm going to go over things that I've bought at a trade outlet, what I paid for them, and what I'm going to sell them on for on eBay. And we'll have a look back on some of the things also that have sold recently and the kind of margins I've made on those, what to look out for, and where to find these things. Again, if you find this useful, do give it a subscribe. It definitely helps me, the channel, and the algorithm. And of course, as well, check out Backztitch on eBay if you see any of these things before you and think, oh, I wouldn't mind that for myself. Some good stuff today. Not loads of stuff like in other videos, but let's get straight to it. Here we go. So, went to the trade outlet and I picked up high energy bars. There are 12 bars in each box, and I've got, I think, 6 boxes. Cost me £2 per box, and these have an expiration of, let's get it in focus, 2042. 18 years to sell all of these, and I reckon I'll do it. Now they are, take a look, they are the survival style ones. Vacuum sealed, so if you are out camping, hiking, even if you just have a first aid kit in your car, you make long journeys, maybe rural journeys, you need something like this. It's a survival pack. Let's have a look at the stuff in this. Ready to eat. How heavy is each one? It's 120 grams. My God, this is absolutely packed with calories. Listen to this. Each little pack is 120 grams. 100 grams on average contains 458 calories. That's crazy. It's like an entire Big Mac just squished down into this thing. Loads of fat, loads of carbs, a lot of carbs. 20 grams of sugar in each one and 61 grams overall. 12 grams of protein, so that's a big all right for a little post-workout snack. Don't know if it's going to taste any good though. It just says the flavour is salty. See, what flavour is this? Salty.
Salty, cheesy, crunchy.
Salty. So I don't know what I'll do with these. What I'll have to do, probably about £8 to £10 per box. I could sell these individual ones just by themselves, send them out individually, like £1, £2 each plus postage. But I've got 18 years to sell those really before they go out of date. So they will be what's called a slow burner. The sales will drip out from those. So look at that. Box after box after box of these. I cleared the shelf of the trade outlet to get all these. This box is a Kilner glass butter churner. Known to churn the occasional thing myself, I thought for £10, these resell for about 25 to 30. Turning 10 into £30 is something I'm definitely interested in doing. I will pop it open though. Let's open this together. Because the thing is, at these trade outlets, you get a box like this and it says exactly what it is, but it doesn't tell you if it's any good. So you could, well, you, me, anybody, could spend your money on it and it's essentially junk. It's unsellable, it's broken, whatever. But at the same time, you could be buying something that is pristine and brand new. And I don't think this one is, because I've heard it rattling about in there. So at least, I hope it is at least usable and it can be listed on eBay in used condition. Working, used, but even if not, at this price, you can list it just for like spares, repairs, parts, all that sort of thing. And it'll still do you, okay, maybe not profit, but break even. And so long as 90% of your stuff is making decent profit and the rest is breaking even, you will have a successful eBay store. This looks fine. Oh no, it doesn't. It's broken. It's got a hole in it there, look. Broken glass. Unfortunately, this is junk, this part. If the top still spins and churns, which it does, I can take this apart, just sell the top bit on eBay as a replacement part for the jar. Or I could source another jar, like perhaps someone else has done, and see if I can get a replacement jar and then sell the whole thing as a one piece, maybe get, what, 20, 25 pound for this butter churner. But as it is, it's the risk you take. Broken. Definitely not worth 30 quid in this state, never mind. Decent box for shipping though. If my 3-year-old daughter can source things from places like this trade outlet and find things to make a profit, then there's no reason that you or anyone else can as well. You've just got to get out there and do it. Now here's a little, just a couple of things, but these are things that my daughter, my 3-year-old daughter, genuinely found whilst we were going around the trade outlet. So they had these little baskets, and in the baskets are smaller items. The bigger, chunkier stuff is up on the shelves like these. But the smaller stuff, like about the size of this, it's just kept in like these baskets. So she was having a little flick through and she just pulled this out and went, "Daddy, this good?" And I was like, recognize the brand. Gob. Recognize the brand from photography, videography. It's lens filters. Now again, this looks like it's been, let's have a look. It's taped shut, it's sealed. The condition on it is new. So paid £12 for this. It will resell for about 45. So 2 ND lens filters for a 62 mil lens. That's about 45 quid's worth of stuff. So more than doubling the money that you put into this. And this, again, reminder, was found by a 3-year-old little girl. So when you go around, you've got to keep your eyes peeled. High, low, everywhere. But that was a good find. Well done, Alara. Making daddy some cash. What have we got here? This, again, Alara found this. It's what's it called? It's a sun hat. A lady's sun hat. Foldable. £2.50 it was. Let's pop the box open and see exactly what it looks like. Again, these will resell on eBay for about 6 to 8 quid. So that sort of bump up in price, you'll break even, but it's just to show things like this. If a 3-year-old can do it, come on, anyone can do it. Let's take a look at this hat. It's still got its tags on. It is a brand new hat. Fagnets, Fangets, Fansets, Faucet. I don't know the brand. I'm trying to figure out what this word says. Wait, there's a little octopus face. Where is it? It's just there. What do you reckon? Fanset? Maybe it's on this letter. No, that says Comhat. Anyway, little sun hat. It is very flexible, foldable chin strap. It's got, as you saw, the button and little flap so your head can breathe. That's all right, that. I said women's. I reckon that's unisex. I reckon men or women could wear that. That's great. Yep, brand new hat. Resell, yeah, 5 to 8. 8 will be listed for. If offers come in at around 5, I will take it. Well done, Alara. Good work. See, the apple clear. No, that's not the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, or the acorn doesn't fall far from the tree. Anyway, she got the genes to go looking and finding some good deals. Speaking of good deals, we got 2 different styles of earphone headphones. This one cost me £12 and this one cost me 10. Wait, which way's up? Yeah, that one cost me 10. They will resell about £40 and about £50. So £10 in and more than, what's that, about 8% margin, something like that. Quick maths ain't great, but needless to say, if you're going to spend £12 on an item and you're going to get £50 back for it, no-brainer, absolute no-brainer. For the time and effort that you put in to list and dispatch it, come on, easy money. 2 sets of each of those to get going. ResComp, what are they called? CPAP things. For sleeping, sleep apnea and stuff like that. A ventilation disinfector. So you pop your tubes in there. It cleans them. It does all its magic. Cost me £10, and I've got another one on the shelf. I bought 2 previously, and I sold it for about 35. So again, 10 into 35, no brainer, easy money. It's the brand I told you to keep an eye out for. It's Small Rig. It is good quality gear. A range of intermediate professional cameras. It's like a little cage that sits around it and you can add all sorts of accessories. This is for the Fujifilm XH2S. What did I pay for this? £6, and it will resell for about 30 to 35. But again, it looks like it's definitely come back a bit rough. So we'll pop this one open and have a look inside. See what this one looks like. But if it's in decent condition, i.e. if it's like new, then you are looking at the top end. It can go as high as, I mean, brand new retail, you're looking at about just shy of 50 quid for something like this. Come on, out you come. I'll ease you out. Don't be shy, little guy. Let me cut you free from your bonds. Okay, okay. The outer sleeve has been removed and now all that remains is the inner shell. Small Rig box, what secrets do you hide? How do you get in? Oh, there we go. That's okay, okay. Moment of truth. I've popped her open. It's all in its bubble wrap. It's always a good sign. Looking around the cage, it looks intact. There is just a little tiny scuff just on this corner, but come on, that's not noticeable. And it's a camera cage. It's gonna get scuffed when you use it. I'll list it maybe as used or new with defect, and I'll just say it. Oh, come on, that's not a defect. It's intact. It's as it should be. See? So I'm gonna be pushing the top end of maybe 30, 40 pounds for this. Happy with that one. Get back in your box, little Small Rig. I won't put it all the way in. Once I've made this video, the next step is to photograph it all and get it on eBay. Get it out there. My so the what's it called? What is the word, Anthony? I want to get the word right. I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Sales conversion rate. The sales conversion rate on my store is 3%. That means for every clicked on listing of mine, 3% of people will buy. They have bought. That's in the performance analytics. So the idea is I've got to list as many things as I can, all the things that I've got, make them look as good as possible to make people click. The more people that click, if I can get that sales conversion rate to maybe 4 or 5%, even better. But there's a lot of niche stuff here, a lot of stuff that people will just click on and go, that's interesting, let's have a little look. That doesn't help like the eBay algorithm, push the right stuff to the right people. You can pay to promote your stuff. Don't like doing it. I'm more of an organic seller. I have used eBay's advertising tools and I have had success with it, especially in areas where there's a lot of competition. Pushes your stuff to the top of the list. And again, those are the results that people are most likely to click on when they're searching for things. Back to what I've bought. So here's something that is definitely brand new. Let's see, can you guess what this is? What is this? I'll give you a clue. Woof, it's not a dog. No. Little backstory. I have in my past worked as a decoy for dogs. Dogs with big, sharp teeth. And you, to protect yourself, will wear a great big sleeve, just like this, on your arm. You put your whole arm into it. The dog will come, it'll bite your arm. Not you know, with that on it. And it still hurts, do not get me wrong, but it protects you from being bitten. One time I was doing it and the sleeve, it was a hidden sleeve. It was very Hollywood, what we were doing. And I was wearing a sleeve, a small sleeve underneath a big hoodie, and a dog came. The sleeve didn't cover the inside part of my arm, which in hindsight is probably the important part because that's where all the veins and arteries and stuff are. Anyway, which arm was it now? I think it was this one. Basically, 2 of the dog's teeth went in the top there, 1 went in underneath, and I'd spend the rest of the day in hospital. In fact, if you're squeamish, look away now. I will show, I clip a little 10-second clip, skip forward if you don't want to see it, but I'll pop it just here. Anyway, that's how it was. I'm all right now. That was years ago. But that was actually the last time I did it. And I wasn't going to dick about with getting bitten by dogs anymore after that. But it's a job that still needs doing, because obviously dogs are an important part of security and they need to be trained. So that's what these are. These are bite sleeves. I've got 3 of those. They cost me £8 each. They will resell for about £30. So 90 quid's worth of stuff from less than £30 outlay by me. Again, easy money. Do you recognize this brand? Because I certainly didn't. I had to have a little look into this. It's a 20 volt, sorry, it's not a 20 volt, that would be crazy. It's a 12 volt, 20 PSI suck pump. Fast, powerful, durable, outdoor master. So SUP, anyone know what that stands for? Go on, I'll give you a second to pause the video, write in the comments what you think SUP is. SUP, what is SUP? Stand up paddleboard. If you've seen these, they're look like a surfboard, but they're inflated, and people much more talented and way more balanced than me will kind of, I do this motion and not fall off. They will go off for a little paddle, and these pumps will inflate them. This cost me £10. The retail price of it brand new is about 75. If I can shift these for about 40 to 50, I think that's a good investment, and I've got 3 of those. I do know one guy who is a stand-up paddleboard instructor. I'll ping this over to him, see if he's interested, give him a better rate than what I'd sell on eBay. And then if not, if he doesn't want it, or if he doesn't have mates that want it, then maybe he can share it, and there'll be people within his network. That's how you do it. Networking, it's important. This is a fancy backgammon set. Luxury it is. By Engelhart, 18 inches with the red inlay. Backgammon sets like these, the kind of leather bound, the top end ones, do sell for about 35 to 40 quid, and I paid 12. So again, we're starting from this trade place to go for things that cost around 10 to 15, but will resell for up to 50 quid. Again, if you've got a sales conversion rate of about 3%, but the sales are £2, £3, 99p, that's not going to be sustainable long-term profit. What you want is those 3% of sales to have, 20, 30, 40 pounds profit in it for you. So it depends what you sell. Those big items or those expensive items, the headphones, the bite sleeves, stuff like that, the air pumps. If you can find things like that will resell with significant amounts of margin, that's your gold mine. Vinted. I've started to get a collection of trainers, as you've seen from previous videos, but I'm also on the lookout for poppers.
Please call security.
Not those kind of poppers. Well, maybe you went straight to where I went. Not the sniffy poppers. No, the pant poppers. If you remember 20-ish years ago, Y2K, they were all the rage. Everyone had them. The pants that pop all the way from the hip down to the ankle. When we were in school, it used to be a hilarious game. If someone was wearing poppers, that you just reach down, grab the pants and go pop, 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 pop them completely off, and there they would be pantless. Yeah, remember that well. Wonder why the poppers weren't popular for a good 20 years there. Anyway, bought a couple of parcels have arrived. We will open these together. So you and I, this is like an unboxing, an unbagging. Let's have a little look and see what I've got. So this is the style, if you can, to be on the lookout for. These are used, but as you can see, they've got, let's see if it'll, oh yeah. One more time. Oh. Anyway, that's not the right audience, is it? You're not the right audience for that sort of stuff. No one is the right audience for that sort of stuff. Things to look out for though on the poppers is this bit at the bottom, the tags. That's the stuff that you want to see. Obviously check all of the buttons, make sure they're in decent condition, every single one. I can't remember what this cost me. This wouldn't have been more than 10 to 15 all in. They resell for about 30 to 40 on eBay. That's to say, the better or the more unique. So orange ones, they're not really mainstream in the sense that, you know, the grey ones, the navy ones, the black ones, there's loads of these. The funky coloured ones, I'll get you a little bit more niche. They might sit on your shelf for longer, but when they do sell, they'll sell for more. So that's one set. Didn't know which order they were going to come, but I know what's come. These are the ones that will sell for proper good money. Yes! So, we're brand new with tags, Addy Break pants. Look at that. It's the silky, wait, get in that. It's silky, it's like boxers silks. They've got end plastic waist, a little tag there, have a look. End plastic waist. The poppers as well, of course. Got the little press studs and they pop beautifully, look at that. Oh, one more time. But again, absolutely gorgeous style to it. Oh. What I wouldn't give to be trendy and be able to wear these, but sadly I'm not. Because these are brand new, because of the style of them as well, you're probably looking 50 to 60 pounds on eBay for these. And I picked them up for around 20 on Vinted. I've got two of these as well, Umbro football style t-shirts. They're Carling, you know, the beer, Carling variety, Carling short sleeves, taped jersey. Two of those cost me about £6 for the pair of them. Sell them on for about £10 each. That one was just, I happened to be browsing, that was suggested for me, and I went, yeah, do you know what? Go on, I'll take it. And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's everything, is it? Yeah, that's everything. So a decent little haul there. I'll pop up, as always, in the corners. I'll have done it already at this point, but there's what I've spent in one corner and what I estimate it will make in the other. As a guideline to you, if you're thinking about getting into eBay reselling, I mean, look at these numbers. Okay, it's a gamble, it's a risk to spend that sort of money, but I mean, for the first time, I mean, this is what I'm starting to do. I put more energy, time and effort into doing this now because it's starting to work for me. I had, up until Saturday just gone, average sales of £100 per day. That's £700 per week. Now, obviously, that's not £700 profit. You've got to take away your eBay fees, which is around 15% of the final value listings. Your postage fees, which will be about 15 to 20% of your overall cost. But the rest, the 66%-ish of all your gross sales, that's the money that you take home. That's not bad. Considering the alternative is to put all this stuff into a bricks and mortar shop and hope that the footfall comes through your door, the right people want to come and buy this. And honestly, so eclectic, the makeup of what is in my shop, that having online 24 hours a day, inventory that I can control, I know where it is, I know what's selling, what to buy more of. I set the prices for it and everything. It just makes sense. This wouldn't work as a bricks and mortar shop, and that's why this sort of stuff is post-COVID, working from home, doing this just works. It just works. And even if it's not going to be your full-time, your you know, don't quit your 9 to 5 to do this. This is something that's been built and built and built, and I've got a good kind of inventory. You know, assets to the value of a significant amount so that it will continually drip in sales. Right, I've rambled on enough. What I'll do now is I'll just pop up a few things as I'm talking here, things that I've sold in that past week to make up those £700 of sales so that you can look out for things that sell and the kind of prices that they're going for on eBay as well. As you can see, there were some zingers and there were some things that just kind of went just to make space. As a new business page on eBay, it's super important to get that positive feedback as well. I'm gonna make another video about responding to negative feedback and responding to the absolute cranks that sometimes buy on eBay. Don't get me wrong, 99.9% of people that buy on eBay are normal human beings, but you do get the ones that they're not. And how I deal with them. So thanks very much for watching. As I said at the start of the video, if you've enjoyed this one, if you're here now, please do subscribe. It helps me, it helps the algorithm, and of course it helps my shop, it helps my sales. And that's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm here. So thanks very much. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you very much for watching, as always.